Hi guys, my name is Igor and I'm a mental training coach. My specialty is working with people who need to handle stress and difficult situations. So I am making this film to show you simple mental training procedure, simple but powerful, which will give you these qualities. The idea with this mental training procedure is, even though it's simple, it will help you to calm down when you want to or when you need to. It will also improve your focus and concentration, your ability to direct your attention and to focus on what you want. And it will also increase your confidence, which is more or less the effect of the first two. So what we are going to do, the procedure I'm going to show you is the combination of two methods that are developed more or less exactly 100 years ago. So these two methods are autogenic training, which is developed by physicians, Dr. Johannes Schultz and Wolfgang Lüthe. These physicians have been working with patients who've been experiencing stress and anxiety, and they've been using hypnosis, different hypnotic methods, and monitoring what kind of effect they have. One thing they noticed in their practice was that, independent of the method of induction they've been using, when relaxation occurred, several identical changes developed in each individual, in each patient. These changes were like heaviness in arms and legs, feelings of warmth in extremities in arms and legs. Their patients noticed that their heart started to beat slower and more regularly. They also noticed that their breathing calmed down, slowed down, it's called respirational control. Increased feelings of warmness in their solar plexus area and feelings of coolness in forehead. So they noticed that these were the same effects, independent of what kind of method they used. So they created autogenic training or autogeneric training, which means auto is self and generic, where people can generate these qualities of calmness and relaxation from themselves, just using their own mind and focus. The other part of this method is based on progressive muscle relaxation. It is also a very old method. It's developed also in 1920s, but while autogeneric training was developed in Europe, progressive muscle relaxation was developed in the United States by Dr. Edmund Jacobson in Chicago. To explain it simply, Jacobson noticed that there is a very close connection between our muscular system and our nervous system. So when we relax in our muscles, this calms down our nervous system. So to put it simply is that it's more or less impossible for people to feel worried or scared or nervous and being thoroughly relaxed at the same time. So by relaxing physically, we learn how to calm down mentally. So the mental training procedure I will show you, it is, like I said, it's based in these two well-documented procedures, progressive muscle relaxation and autogeneric training. But the way how I'm going to teach you is first and foremost influenced by my teacher and mentor, Dr. Lars-Erik Unestål, with some influences also from Dr. Robert Neidefer. Okay, now, so to the procedure itself. So we start with closing the eyes. So I will ask you to close your eyes. And the reason I ask you to close your eyes is it's easier for a beginner to focus internally when we cut off the distractions from the outside. So of course, after a while, you will be able to produce this feeling of calmness and confidence and relaxation with your eyes open. But now we are just starting. So close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. So inhaling through the nose and exhaling through your nose or through your mouth. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose or mouth, whatever you prefer. And do this one more time. As you exhale, you can notice that there is a connection between exhalation and relaxation. And it's not a coincidence. There is a connection between exhalation and parasympathetic nervous system. That is the part of the nervous system that calms everything down. So every time you inhale, hold it for 1 or 2 seconds and then exhale. You can notice that your body has a tendency to relax, and the pressure towards the chair increases because your weight is sinking down. Now, begin with clenching both of your fists. Close them and squeeze them as tight as possible, tighter and tighter together. As you squeeze them, notice the increased feeling of tension in your fists and in your arms. And now relax. And allow your arms to relax and the tension to leave your forearms, your hands, and your fingers. That's fine. And we will do this one more time. But before we do that, please notice the pleasant feeling of heaviness in your arms and hands as the tension disappears. Feel the heaviness of your arms and hands as they rest against your body or the chair. And now we do this one more time. So clench both fists and feel the tension. Squeeze even harder and hold the tension. And now let it go and completely relax. And notice the feeling of heaviness, relaxation, the pleasant feeling of warmth in your hands, your forearms, your fingers. And now I would like to ask you to bend your elbows and clench your fists and flex your biceps. And flex them harder and hold the tension and study the tension. Notice the feeling of tension. And now bend your elbows and relax your arms and hands and let your arms to go back to a comfortable position. And study how your arms feel as you completely let go and relax them. Notice this pleasant feeling of relaxation and warmth in your arms. Now we will work with the triceps. So I would like you to straighten your arms and flex the triceps muscle in the back of your upper arms. Hold the tension. Increase it. Squeeze even harder. And study the tension. That's fine. And now relax. Relax and return to the original comfortable position. And enjoy the release from the tension. Enjoy the feelings, and even when you feel completely relaxed, try and let go even more. Allow the relaxation to come even more. And now I would like to ask you to clench your teeth and feel the muscles tightening in your neck and your jaws. And once again, study this tension. Clench your teeth even tighter. Even tighter. And now relax. Relax your face and your jaws and let your mouth open slightly. And feel your muscles loosen. Feel the relief from the tension. Pay attention to your neck muscles. You can use one hand or if you want to, and press your head towards the hand and notice the feeling of tension in the back of your neck. And you can also do it from the sides to the right. Notice the tension to the left and feel the increase in tension in your muscles. And study this tension. And now let your head move into a comfortable position and relax your muscles in your neck and your shoulders. And notice the pleasant change as you feel the tension leaving your muscles. Pay attention to how your neck and shoulders feel when the muscles are totally relaxed. And now pay attention to your breathing and relax your entire body. Breathe deeply and slowly. And I would like you to be curious about your breathing, so follow one whole breath as the air is entering your nostrils and going into your body through your throat, upper chest area, all the way down to the deepest part of your lungs. And I wonder if you can notice the exact moment when the air has reached the deepest part of your lungs and it has to change the direction. So when the inhale becomes an exhale, can you notice that exact moment? And then follow the air in the opposite direction as it is raising up from the deepest part of your lungs towards the chest area, towards the throat, and going out through your nose or your mouth. And I wonder if the air you exhale has the same or different temperature compared to the air you inhale. Just be curious about that. And notice again there is a connection between exhalation and relaxation. So every time you exhale, you can relax a little bit more. Just let yourself go and completely relax in your face. Allow the muscles in your face to relax, your jaw and forehead. Relax the muscles in your neck and shoulders next time you exhale. Allow the muscles in your feet, your calves and your thighs to relax. That's right. Just completely relax and let yourself go. Continue to breathe deeply and slowly and enjoy the pleasant feeling of being completely relaxed. At this time, I want you to ask you to start using your imagination. And you can notice, as I mentioned before, there is a very close connection between physical relaxation and mental calmness. So what I would like you to do is just to notice that every time you exhale, you can relax a little bit deeper. The tension can sink down. Your weight can sink down towards the chair, towards the floor. And you can also imagine that when you inhale, in your fantasy you go up and bring a new portion of relaxation and calmness. And when you exhale, you can allow this calmness and relaxation to come down, all the way down to your belly, and to spread there to the rest of the body. So every time, each and every time you inhale, you go up and bring a new portion of calmness, safety, and security. And when you exhale, you allow it to sink down and to feel the rest of your body, to spread to all the parts of your body with these feelings of calmness, safeness, confidence, and security. And you can do this for 1 minute. Every time you inhale, in the rhythm that feels good for you, pleasant and comfortable, you go up and bring and get a new portion of calmness and safety. And every time you exhale, you allow it to sink down. You bring it down to your belly and allow it to spread through to every part, every cell, every fiber in your body. And in this way you can fill your body with these feelings of calmness, confidence, safety and relaxation. And we are closing on this exercise, so the last thing I would like you to do is to create a memory of the future, which means imagine the situation that in your past used to make you feel anxiety or made you feel anxious or worried. But now, notice your future self, how you stay calm safe and confident in these situations. Notice how you stay relaxed. If you would notice any kind of old jittery feeling, you can just use your breathing, your exhalation, and allow your body to feel calm and safe again. And in a couple of seconds I will count from 1 to 5, and when I come to 5 I would like you to orient back to the room. I would like you to feel alert, feel good in every way. So I will start counting 1, take a deep breath, and when you exhale, allow the energy to start coming back to your body. 2, next breath, and you can start moving your fingers and your shoulders and feeling energized again. 3, like cold fresh water that is flushing through your system and making you alert and strong. 4, your eyes are getting awake. And 5, you can open your eyes, stretch yourself and feel well in every way. That's it. Now, before we are done, I would just like to tell you 2 things. The first one is, this is the basics. One way to train the basics in mental training, to feeling calm, focused and confident. We can compare our mind with a sponge, and this is the metaphor I learned, the comparison I learned from Dr. Jerry Lynch. And this is a very good one, because if I have this sponge already soaked with water, and I want to pick up some liquid from the table in front of me, if I have a pool of liquid in front of me, and I take this sponge, but it's already filled with water, so water is already dripping down, and I put it in this pool of liquid, and then I lift it up again, nothing will happen. So what I need to do, I need to wring it thoroughly, so it becomes empty and dry. Now, the absorption ability of this sponge is great. So all I need to do is to put it in this liquid I want it to absorb, and it will suck everything up. It's the same with our mind. So the exercise I just showed you, the training procedure I just showed you, is beside it's good in making you calm, focused and confident, it's also the prerequisite for the further mental training. That's what people call visualization and affirmation and stuff, but I will talk about it next time. Okay guys, that's it for this time. Please remember, it's not about some quick fix solutions, it's about long-term systematic training. So even though some quickie solution to a problem sells and sounds exciting, it doesn't work. Miracles usually evaporate. So mental training is long-term systematic and well-documented training. So please practice well. You can do this exercise, it usually takes not more 8 to 10 minutes. You can do this exercise once or twice daily, and you will be surprised by the effect, how much calmer you will feel when you become better in relaxing. But avoid the mistake. When you notice, you can notice some quite dramatic changes in your ability to handle and manage anxiety and worry. But please continue practicing, because sometimes, not so seldom, unfortunately, when people notice they have become good in relaxing and calming themselves down, they think that they have reached the goal, and then they stop practicing, and then quite rapidly they regress back to where they were before they started. So this is like hygiene. You need to brush your teeth every day. If you have any questions or feedback about this exercise, please feel to email me to igor@ardoris.se. And good luck with your training.